the easiest setup called the AMD setup you can get on the market. So the AMD setup is basically accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So what this means on the chart. So we have market in consolidation, right? Which is accumulation phase. So let's say this is the Asian session, okay? So the Asian session accumulated the orders. Now, what we have in the London usually, right? We have manipulation phase in the first few minutes. So we have manipulation phase to the upside to eliminate the liquidity and the highs and everything here, because this is kind of resistance, right? And then we have distribution phase to the downside that break the structure and continues with the trend. Now, the thing is, then when we have the break of structure, you want to see the displacement, which means that you have fair value gap, you have the order block, and as well you have a sweep, okay? Which means that only thing you have to see is corrective way of retracement up into the destined area of your possible market executions or limit orders. And then when the price comes up, obviously we are selling down all the way up to this liquidity as a target and the low, right? So an exact same thing, like by the book, happened on the USD chaff trade that we had. Okay, so let me explain. So the first thing, we're gonna have indicator that represents the London session, the Asian session, as well the previous daily high, and then we have the previous daily low. So the thing is that the only thing I'm going to mark up is going to mark up previous daily low. So this is all the possible targets, right? PDL, and then we have PDH, so previous daily high that was rated in the Asian already and then pushed with manipulation in the London. Okay, then we have the Asian low. Okay, we're gonna see. Okay, so what happened? So Asian session was the range, the accumulation phase, as you can see as a whole, right? You can see this as a whole. We have accumulation phase from the yesterday, so from the last day into the Asian session. Then we had manipulation price to the upside that swept the liquidity. So this is the order block that swept. So the order block doesn't need to sweep as a last candle. So even though if this last bullish candle is as order block, it doesn't mean that the next candle can't sweep the liquidity. So the last candle here is bearish, but it swept the liquidity, which is fine. Okay, so we swept the liquidity, we broke the structure. So by breaking the structure means that we broke the last low that created the high. So we have this low that created this high, right? So this whole impulsive lag to the upside. So we had a break of structure there. We had a BOS as a confirmation that price may go even lower. We have the lows, so the liquidity area, okay? We have this low as well, okay, like that we can possibly target. And then at the end, we have displacement. So inside of this whole impulse movement, we have displacement. So we have this area of fair value gap as well there, okay? Now I'm going to apply the fib, okay? I'm going to apply the fib from the very high all the way to the low. So inside of this 705, we're gonna look for entries. So my entry was based this level, okay, which is 88.89, and I rounded it to the 89.0. Okay, so this is my exact entry. Stop loss just above, like that. Stop loss was just above. Okay, it was 11 pips sharp. Okay, 11 pips, 2% target, as you can see, 2% target below the lows, etc. So the only thing now we have to see is retracement up. So we have, again, we have sweep, we have a break of structure, we have fair value gap, we have order block. Okay, we have everything. So AMD setup. So which means that this is, let me write this down, AMD meaning accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, like that. Okay, the easiest setup. It happens every time. It happens in London, it happens in New York session. Okay, anytime you can see it. Okay, let's hit a play. We had a push up, boom, bit of drawdown, doesn't matter as long as we're in. Pushing price down like that. 2% hit, as you can see below the lows. So this is the initial target. Okay, very easy setup, very quick 2%. Why not? Day trading. If you like the video, help with the algorithm, like the video, comment the video, share with your friends, whatever the case may be. Support your boy. See you in the next one. Bye bye.